Oh, let do it.
All right, welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. Back. It's been a long break. Here with my younger brother, B Dog. What's up?
Yo,
And my oldest brother, the old Baldy.
That's me, bruh. That's me. You see it. You see it.
All right, man. It's been a minute since we been on here. We had the holidays. It's been kind of a crazy schedule going on, so we haven't been on here. But while people are tapping in, man, we gotta catch up. What y'all think about all the Zion drama that's been going on? How y'all feeling about the Pelicans right now?
fuck Zion. Trade that nigga. Hey, send him to the Knicks where everybody say he want to go, and there's only one Knick player that I like because the rest of them suck too. Give me Jalen Brunson. That's all we need. That's all we need. Zion for Jalen Brunson and a first round pick. Who says no?
I think that's a terrible, terrible decision. I don't think that Zion's the problem. I think that the problem is the coaching. I think the problem is the coaching.
Zion. The coach got him fat.
That's building momentum right now.
No, I think that when we have a 20-point lead and we blow it, it's because of the coaches, because of the lineups we put in. We didn't put Trey Murphy in the fourth quarter. It's because we're not putting shooters around Zion to make the team work like it's supposed to be. I think the lineups are terrible. I think it's the coaching. I don't think it's Zion's fault. I don't think that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, you've been seeing it. The build up is there for. I see the train for Willie hate is building. Like
It
he might
is.
be getting on a hot seat toward the end of the season if he ain't looking like something. If they ain't coming through, like I know they stomped the Cavs tonight, so no big deal. But they
Zion didn't play, by the way.
Yeah, Zion didn't play. You're right.
That's true.
So
But that's not. I mean that's not. The Cavs aren't playing that great right now, so they need them.
they should be a top four, let's say top 6 seed in the West to me.
For
So
sure.
if they not, and they got to play in, if they make it in, if they don't win a playoff series, for sure they might have to fire your boy.
I like Willie, man, but I just like I said, you got to put the right lineups in the right times. I just don't understand how Trey Murphy's not a closer for us.
Not just that, but to me, you always playing what's his face. I don't want to hate on dudes, man, but your boy Najee be getting mad minutes, dog.
Yeah, I do not like Najee. I don't like him. He
Nah,
could go.
Najee's great for defensive stuff, but like you need shooters.
Get Najee out of there, man.
Look, I just rather have a shooter, so it should be Trigger in the game.
Right. And then Jordan
And then
Hawkins
you
ain't played since I don't know.
say you got your boy just posted.
Yeah.
I don't really understand that. But you got
Um,
the game, Jose. Yo, Jose is cool, man. Yo, I got love for Jose, but dog, it's time for you to hit the prime, my guy.
Nah.
I don't
Jose,
know.
no, Jose is
Nah,
my favorite
I'm not
player.
taking no Jose.
Yeah, no. Jose is my favorite player.
Every time
I got a
Jose come in,
jersey.
he make a big shot, dog.
And he be making big plays. He be making big steals and stuff.
Big
Jose,
plays all the
Jose coming
time,
with
dog.
the energy. We be missing Jose. That's the problem on that in that Grizzlies game. If
I
we
like
had
Jose.
we would have won 100%.
Bruh, you play your boy Hawkins.
I like Hawkins too,
The numbers,
but he a rookie. Like
dog. Bruh. And
Hawkins is nice.
Second season. Who cares if you? So what? Like this third season or something? Like, come on, man. Let's get that rookie up to his height so he ready for the playoffs instead of worrying about Jose getting steals from behind the back one time a game. Like that's cool, but is he gonna hit 4, 5, 6, 7 threes?
He
see.
consistently come in and hit big threes. Consistently, he did that.
Consistently.
Okay, cool, man. Cool, man. Well, we
All
have
right.
difference of opinion. Let's see what they do. All right, let's
Yeah.
move on to the rap, man.
All right. I think a couple of people coming in here now. So, it's been a minute since we've been on here. So there's a lot of albums that we haven't reviewed, right? So I want to know what are the notable albums that we missed reviewing. Balder, you got any?
Yeah, man. The choppers and bricks, you heard me. You know what I'm saying? My man BG home, man. Yo, I was excited to hear this one. I'm not a big Gucci fan. Guwop,
Me either.
He's competent. I don't think he's bad.
I think he's bad.
I just don't. I've never been a huge fan, but I think he has some nice ones. But I really like to hear BG on this. I thought the production was. I thought he was eating on a lot of these songs. And I didn't think they were like Gucci wasn't off putting to me on this, so I just was very happy to hit BG. I like this album. I want to get this some more spins. I listened to it about twice. So I got a couple favorites on there, but it's great to hit BG, man. I can't wait to get some more from him. Hopefully without Guwop.
It is great to hear him. It was great to hear from BG. I really like the song Cold. There's a couple of songs on there that I really liked. But to me, the issue is the production's not for me. Really, not the kind of production I really. I wanted to hear. Say it again.
I thought it had some good variety.
A little bit. I don't know. It just, I don't know. It just wasn't the vibe I was really looking for. I don't think they blend together that well to me personally. I would love to hear BG, get back together with, the Hot Boys or some kind of reunion, or even just get with Manny Fresh or like something else, I liked hearing BG. I didn't like this album. So that's
I heard BG on Rap Radar. Him and Guwop was on Rap Radar. They did a podcast interview. And as soon as they brought up something about Cash Money, he shut that shit down.
Dang.
Like, he didn't want to talk about nothing with them right now. So I don't know if that was just because he was really pushing the current album and that's what he wanted to, focus on, or if he just really didn't want nothing to say about that. He talked about old stuff, like he was cool with that, but like he didn't talk about nothing about like they were like, oh, is there any kind of reunion or any kind of, maybe getting in there making songs with Manny Fresh? He was just like, I don't even want to talk about that, bro. We talking about choppers and bricks. I was like, okay, all right. He didn't want to talk about it. Dead. So we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I hope.
Nah, I'm not a Gucci fan, man. I really.
Man, your man Gucci home, dog. That's what you got, bro. You ain't had no time for him.
If he put out a solo project, I'd listen to it, but I really don't like Gucci flow.
No, yeah, he had a couple songs on like YouTube and stuff. I saw a few videos, but I think this was the first release. Oh, this is the first release I saw with him. That was a full length release, so I was happy to check it out, even if I'm not a big Guwop fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Happy you making music.
Yeah, definitely happy you making music. Let's talk about another one. This Elzhi album that dropped. We didn't talk about that one. What y'all hear it? Both y'all hear it?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear it. I didn't even know that came out.
All right. Well, I mean, I think this Elzhi album was dope, really dope, actually. I enjoyed hearing Elzhi again. I mean, I've always been a big fan of Elzhi. My biggest issue is that sometimes he has boring production. I think the production on this album was, better than maybe a few of his more recent albums, in my opinion. And so I enjoyed it. I think, he's an amazing rapper. That's never the issue. And he's got great storytelling songs on this album. So I really like that. I think he's a great storyteller. He has some real creative stories that he tells on this one. So I enjoyed this album a lot. Just a quick review. Without diving too deep into it, I think it's one of his best I've heard him in a while.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't know if I agree with all of that. I gotta listen to this some more. I thought it was cool. Nothing on here really was grabbing me. So, if it's on that level, maybe it is. Maybe I didn't notice, but I thought it was cool. Elzhi, I don't know what's up with him. So I wasn't wild by verses. So maybe I was in the wrong headspace when I heard it the first time. Maybe I gotta listen to it again.
I definitely
but it was cool.
Thought there was a few verses that that he went off on. But like I said, I have to give it a few more listens myself as well. I get to give it a bunch of listens. But I thought that there were several, like I said, several of the stories and stuff like that that were really interesting. And I thought some of those verses were dope. But I think Elzai's issue, like I said, I don't know. I think he can pick bad beats. I think still his best projects are the Illmatic project where he's rapping over Illmatic beats, and then Lead Poison and The Preface are still probably his 3 best projects. And I think he's got so much talent that it's frustrating that he doesn't consistently make the best music. But I think this one is, like I said, the best that I've heard from him in a while.
I agree. Who else?
That Currency project that just dropped.
Traumatone.
Highway 600.
Yeah, bruh.
I like that project.
Yeah.
One of his first bars on the album is "This is that smoke Roller J and drive and get dressed" music. I was like, "Yep, this is perfect. Just very chill, nothing crazy." I liked it. Good listen to me. Easy listen. Super easy listen.
I mean, I liked it too. I got excited about a few of the songs, so I don't know if I'd call it easy listening. So I'm a Currency fan, of course. So I'm biased. I hear his music normally, depending on who the producer is. A lot of times it'll be in that Currency vibe, and I'll love it. So I really like this album. I would love to give this a few more spins and really see if this belongs on my list of top for the year, but it was good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Well, any others that we missed reviewing?
I can't think of anything that I've been listening to in the last couple of weeks that's new albums. I don't think so.
Well, I want thumbs up in the chat. I appreciate the people who jumped in. I know it's been a minute since we got on. Let us know if our audio sounds clear. It's been, like I said, it's been a minute since we got on. Tell us if we're good. We're gonna jump right into this album.
Hold on. Y'all ain't gonna speak about the hottest female rapper in the game. Pink Friday 2 just dropped. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Oh, was it good?
I have no idea. I haven't clicked on the album yet, so I don't know.
We should have made that our thumbnail. Right. Man, why don't we make Nicki Pink Friday 2 our thumbnail? You wanted to talk about your favorite rapper this year.
Best rapper of the year, Sexy Red. Definitely that. But Nicki do got a J. Cole feature on here. I heard was pretty good, so I got to listen to that.
No, I didn't know. I didn't hear anything about this J. Cole feature. And if it was dope, I think it would be all over the internet like all the other J. Cole features were. But I bet that her album just sounds trash.
I'll take your word for it, man.
Yeah.
You know who I stand on this chick, man. To me, this chick is straight basura. So whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
That's what New York sound like, dog.
Nicki,
she restoring the feeling.
Nicki been trash, and she fell off now. I don't think anybody's talking about her or anybody cares about her no more.
She did numbers on this album.
She did numbers?
Nah, you tripping.
Are they real numbers or are they,
Actually,
numbers?
They got speaking of, I saw this thing online. She was telling fans if they showed that they bought like all her albums or past albums, they'll be entered into a giveaway or something like that. And then I think it was Billboard or whoever administers the numbers said that since she's enticing fans to buy her albums, they're gonna take away all her sales.
How do you take away sales, man?
Yeah, I don't understand how that works.
Billboard, not for like her pocket or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works.
Okay, yeah, that's nonsense, but whatever, man. Like,
isn't the goal of every rapper to entice people to buy your album? Like, isn't that
Yeah, I don't know. That seems weird to me. That seems like a dumb rule. So I did see that. I was like, that's insane that they threatened her with that.
Yeah,
I mean, who cares? If you put a number up, isn't that what your record label want? Like, she on a major, right? She gotta move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do they really care about plaques?
I don't know. Do people care about plaques anymore?
do the companies care about plaques? That's the thing. I don't know.
So here it says
that goes with the plaque comes with that number, but do they care about the plaque or the number? They probably don't care about the plaque.
They so this is what it is. She sold 300 copies in the first week. 300,000 copies in the first week. Billboard decided to pull 100,000 copies because she held a contest in which contestants had to provide proof they had purchased 4 copies of the album.
Full copy. Dang. So she getting the same. Yeah. Okay.
Good business.
Yeah, no, that's good business. That's good business.
That's really good business. If somebody's stupid enough, I mean, not stupid enough, but if you want to be in a contest and you got to buy it 4 times, I don't see how you could knock her for that.
Online, anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't get you to buy it not once, not twice, but 4 times. That's some selling water to a whale type shit. Like you killing it right there. You killing it.
Exactly.
I'm not hating.
That's right.
So even 200,000 is a big number.
Yeah, it is.
That's gotta be like Taylor Swift numbers, huh? That's big numbers these days.
300K.
People be celebrating when they do 30K, man.
Yeah, I know. Right?
For sure.
200 is huge. So 300, she killing it. So
I'm shocked. I don't know who's still listening to Nicki. I don't know who's still listening.
Oh yeah, I don't know who listened to it, but whoever they out there. The streaming farm working overtime. It got it done.
Shout out to the Barbs.
Right. All right. Let's jump.
If I saw you in person trying to argue for her and talk about how she was great, I laugh in your face.
I mean, let's jump into the best albums of this year, man. Our top 10 albums of the year. Before we get started, we want to talk about we're gonna go from 0. I mean, we're gonna go from 10 to 1, right? So everybody got their list? They top 10?
Nope.
No?
I'm about to say, my 10 is really going to be a 10, but my 1 might not be a real 1.
You ready to go? We ready to go? Look, here's the problem. I get into my, I'm about to ISO.
Go ahead.
There ain't no 10 great albums this year. You got 10?
I agree.
Look, man, they got a few standouts. And then they got a hodgepodge of goodish, kind of dope, halfway fire. But I don't know about it's all the way a solid top 10. I got like a top 3 and a bunch of others. What do you think, B?
Well, I agree. I think this year sucks. But hold on. I had to look up them Taylor numbers after we... Nah, they said Taylor sold 1.3 million in the first week out of 3 million sold so far.
The white girl's going crazy. So I believe it. That's fine, but because every single I taught middle school in the past, and every single girl would tell you how great Taylor Swift was.
Yeah, that's insane. And these are remake albums. Like these are albums that she already sold, but somebody else, and she just resung them. Like. Damn, her fan base is strong. That's why she's still number 1 after all of these years. But that's crazy.
I disagree with y'all. I think that this year has more than 10 albums that I liked. I mean, my thing is okay. So the thing about this year to me is that they don't have albums, and this is why I think some people are calling this a weak year and stuff like that. They don't have a lot of albums that are like mainstream. Play or have mainstream big hits or stuff like that, and they don't have a lot of albums that are perfect straight through. I think, like you said, there are a few standouts that are playable straight through plays, or that have. I think there's even less that have some sort of big hip hop hit or universal hit. So my thing though is that there are lots. Every single one of these albums to me have songs that are have multiple tracks. That I have in my playlist that I'm on repeat, love these albums. So
okay, but multiple tracks that you got on repeat to me is cool, and I like that too. I have that for a lot of albums. My thing is if I only got 3 or 4 tracks from your album and the next man's 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 and maybe one woman, then how is that? How can I make even a top 10 when none of y'all got 10 songs? To me, none of y'all got. A few of them have 5 to 6. And maybe
I'm right with you.
Different opinions. I ain't hear everything. I'm sure there's a couple albums I missed, maybe, but I just don't. I got like 4 or 5 albums that got more than 5 or 6 great songs, or good songs, like songs that I would keep in my rotation and listen to over and over throughout the year. And then I got a lot. I got EPs that's got just as many good songs as whole albums.
Well, I agree with that. I have some, like I said, several EPs, but I mean that I enjoy a lot. When we talk about the Blue and Real Batman, but I don't know what's an album, because there's a lot of these 7 songs, 8 songs that Real Blue and Real Batman had 8 songs. The Currency and the and the Jermaine Dupri had 7 songs or whatever. The DZA and the Flying Lotus had 5 songs. There's a lot of projects like that.
They had an extended one, so yeah. But look, let's get into it, man. I mean, I just don't know how to rank them. I don't know how I rank that over other ones. Like, to me, it's whole lot of. That's good. So where you at with it? Where your 10 is? What your 10 is, bruh?
I want to say what's up to Leroy in the chat.
What up, Leroy?
We've been going, man, for the holidays, man. We haven't gotten our schedules together, so we've been out of town and traveling and stuff like that. But we back.
Man,
be real.
No, you lying to the fans, man. Okay,
yeah.
That's the real truth, dog. You are Mr. International, dumbing it
International. Yeah.
In other countries, you dumbing it down on camels in the desert, looking like Noriega in the Super Thug video,
That's
like
true.
doing it big.
Yeah,
that should have been our picture. Yeah.
Word. I was talking what we're gonna do with thumbnail, man.
That should have been a thumbnail.
I would have. I'm gonna switch it up when we get off live. I'll switch it up to me on the camera. Word. Yeah, but yeah, man. I thought I did go traveling. I did go to Dubai, but yeah. I mean, so it's my fault. You can blame me while we haven't been there.
You know what I mean? You doing it big, man. Man,
that podcast money, dog. That podcast money got him acting different.
No podcast. There's no money.
Make sure y'all super chat.
Yeah, please, hit us with some super chats, man. Subscribe, subscribe, man, so I can get out of debt, man. I just, so I can get out of this financial disaster I put myself in. Yeah, but
grapes on the camel, dog. Damn, you living the dream, bro. Bro, didn't know it could be so good until they saw you on that camel, man.
Yeah, man. We excited to hear the lyrical exercise you got, Leroy. If you want to send us something, I'll definitely check it out. But we want to jump into the best albums of this year. We definitely love to hear what you think as well. For everybody in the chat, let us know what y'all think of the best albums of this year. How we gonna do it? We're gonna go just each of one of us give one, right?
Yeah,
that's fine.
All right. Let's do it. So I'm gonna start from the bottom of my list, and I just want to say right now that a lot of, like you said, the EPs and stuff like that, I didn't consider them for my album of the year because, like, otherwise I'd have the Smoke DZA easily on my list because it was only 5 songs. So, okay.
7. They got it extended. They added like 2 more songs.
Yeah, but the extended version is not better. It's not better. Like the Benny verse on the drug trade only makes the song worse. And like all that.
You need to go bring Benny up because that is hiding. Okay, he got 2 singles out on a major label. Album still ain't dropped. The label not loving it, dog.
His album not gonna be good. Too much hype.
Nah, that ain't it. They not gonna sell nothing.
Yeah, it is getting frustrating. Like
he better get Taylor Swift on the feature or something. You gotta do something, man.
Dog, he said he was gonna drop this album in January, and now it's December. He not dropping. He not gonna drop it till middle of next year probably. The album probably trash.
That it was coming out in August. Like, what is happening, dog? Tell me why they pushing it back in the year 2023, all 9 to 24. Why would they push it back?
And this year was wide open.
I agree.
This year was wide open for him.
Wide open.
So they pushed it back because the music's trash. They pushing it back because the music's trash, dog. Benny's not it. Like I said, he got on. I can't believe he got on that track with Black Thought after Black Thought killed it like that. I don't really, get why, but it did get a lot of publicity. I saw like it got. Even when I went to Diz's page, it was the top track on his page or whatever. That Drug Trade Part 2. So I mean, that's cool. I think Benny's been getting a lot of hype, a lot of publicity, but I don't think that his music's gonna back it up. His verse didn't back it up. It wasn't like he came on there.
Like, oh nah, I mean, look, he did his best on what's that song with Black Thought on Plugs I Met? What's it called? I could rap the whole song and I can't think of the name of it, but he had a great verse on that, and Black Thought still just destroyed him. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what he thought he was about to do on that, but let's see. Okay, this is interesting, man. So I don't understand. Like, to me, he throw it back. I don't know. I feel like Def Jam is not happy with the potential.
Brown for Kings.
Not with the quality of the album. Like, they might think it's a great album and still not know how to sell it. Because how would they sell Tana Talk 3? They wouldn't sell that at all. They wouldn't know what to do with that if he gave them Tana Talk 3 right now and was like, this is my album. They wouldn't know what to do with that.
Well, he said,
no, I don't know. I don't think that's what it is.
What he said was that he it's like it's dark and hell is hot. So I mean, like he could make an album that's dark or about drug dealing or whatever. That's what he said. I mean, I'm just saying. Well, how did they not know how to sell it? You sell it like
it's dark.
I think he just
it's one of the like top 10 albums ever done. Like what? Like come.
You don't have hits.
I don't know.
You don't have a hit.
Hey, let's move on to our list, man. I didn't want to bring up my man's, man. I'm worried about your boy, man. One album.
That's the thing. He got me. I was not looking forward to the album when it first came out, but then the first single, I was like, that's cool. I think he had a feature on another song at that time. Like, all right, I'm kind of back in it. He dropping all of these subliminals. I was like, wait till this. I'm coming. And now it's not even here. Like, nah. Now I'm going to be mad all over again.
So I was mad when that Countdown shit was up. And
yeah, exactly.
And it was like a single.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are we doing? And when we had 2 singles, right?
Yeah.
With Wayne. Yeah. What was the other one?
I don't remember the other. I just remember the Wayne one. But that's my thing is that that's it was a cool video and it's an okay song. It's just not. I don't think. Look, man, I don't think that wasn't one of the top songs of the year. You know what I mean? Like that's not.
No. Heck no. We could do songs of the year next week, but heck no. So yeah, I'm worried about him. But what do I know, man? I don't know nothing about the music business. I know about music I like, and if that's what he did, if that's what he gonna do, cool. Now we got off topic again, man. Let's get into these albums, man.
That album coming out January 26th, I think it says.
Whatever, man.
So we'll see.
Whatever, man. Yeah, we'll see. All right, so number 10 album.
All right, go ahead, drop yours.
Mine. My number 10 is gonna be Black Milk.
Okay.
What's it called? Is everybody okay? Or?
Yeah, is everyone good? Everybody good. Is everybody good? Is everybody good?
Everybody good. Everybody good. Black Milk. This is a vibe. If you like Black Milk, you know what this is because he changed. And what album was it? Not No Poison, No Paradise. It was after that. It was after.
Is it you talking about?
What's below? Whatever.
Fever.
After that album.
Oh yeah, Fever. Yeah.
Yeah, Fever and Since it's been this type of music,
right? And
it's almost like a I don't even know what to put it like, not jazz, but because it's different than like a Tribe type feel.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of is. I guess it's like him and Odyssey. I guess kind of make this, and maybe a couple other cats.
I don't even say it's like Odyssey. His is electronic. He does more electronic music.
Yes, I agree. I can't think of. It is kind of almost his own thing. So I guess that's why he leans into that lane because I became a fan when he was doing more, I guess you would say, rugged or so I don't know, street oriented raps. I don't know what you would call
More
those
of the
compared to
boom
what he's
bap
doing
stuff.
now. Yeah, well, I mean, I think the production was still electronic-ish, and it was really cool. And he was rapping with people I wanted to hear more too.
Yeah.
On this song, I mean, on this album, it's mostly him. He got a few features, more type of mellow singing, and then he has, of course, one of the best verses of the year from Fontigolo to Rap Gigolo. So I thought this was a good album. Well, it's a good album. I would say that this deserves to be in the top 10, probably at the bottom.
Okay. I love Black Milk, so I'm happy you got him on the list. I don't have him on mine, so I really I debated about whether to put this on this, but I honestly don't think this album is as good as Fever or Dive, and
I agree.
So I think this is just a step down for him. I think it was cool. Listen, it's a cool concept. What he's talking about, the mental health of everyone after the pandemic. But it's just, to me, it's just like you said, what he does, but inferior to what I expect or the standard he set for himself. So
I agree with that. I think he keeps a consistency in the music on this album though, and in his music making, which to me kind of put it over some of these other albums that we're gonna talk about.
That's true. Because to me, the hardest thing about ranking is that not a lot of albums keep a consistent quality throughout. They have high moments and some low moments. And so I'll jump to, or I'll go to my number 10 is, like I said, I would, you have this on yours, so I would definitely have it. I just didn't stick to any of the EPs, so I went with just full-length albums, and my number 10 is Conway. Won't he do it?
Okay. Won't he do it? Okay, I was gonna say that later, so that's a good one.
I think,
talk about it, man.
I think this album is, like I said, I think Conway and let me just say Conway and Skis are like my duo of the year. We'll talk about other accolades like that later on, but I think the two of them are amazing together. So the Undisputed song that they have on this album is a great track. I love it. It's constantly, it's like in my rotation all the time. And then he's got a lot of songs with great features like this. So that one, it's The Chosen is the one that I'm talking about. But then Brooklyn Chop House, with Benny and Fab, and even the title track with Love the Genius at the end, the one with the he's got the Snow Allegra sample on it. The Flesh of My Flesh, the verse is a dope verse. Stab Out with Ransom is dope. Conway's rapping is great on the songs that are great. The beats are great, and he's got amazing features. Probably some of the best features of many of these albums on his album. So I think the highlights are just very high for me. That's even though there's some skips, the highlights make it stand out to me.
Nice. All right. I really only have 5 albums, so these other 10 are just me paying homage. So number 10 from the hottest rapper 2023, Sexy Red, Hood's hottest something. Hold on, let me see. What's it? Hood's hottest princess. Yeah, Sexy Red. Got to put her on there. Artist of 2023, breakout artist of 2023. Had one of the best years. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. Pound Town, Ski. You know what I'm saying? Those two. They getting play for a long time for me.
So I want to make it clear to everybody. Got to be, the thumbnail was all B-Dog. All right, he was fighting for the thumbnail. Sexy Red. I got nothing but contempt for this artist. Now I don't have anything against her as a person, but this artist and what she represents and everything that she stands for in hip hop, I have nothing but.
Wow.
So.
That's a little too far, man. Look, I respect people getting paid in America most of the time, I guess, for the most part. But then I saw that Free My Nigga video, bruh. I wanted to slap this chick myself, and I don't condone domestic violence, but this shit is ridiculous, man.
How's what I said?
If you was in the kid, you would love that video.
Yo, bruh. Yo, say son, yo, this is the type of shit that them old folks be like. My people marched in the streets of Selma. And that's what y'all doing?
Word.
Like, this is bad, man. We got.
If you was in jail, you would love that song.
No, man. No. This song.
You want your girl to hold it down like that?
Nah, dog. That song.
I got more time to read books and get my mind right. So when I get out of jail, I can hopefully get with a semi-intelligent young lady. You know what I'm saying? That is whoa.
And that song sounds like a
you got your degrees.
That song doesn't even sound natural. It sounds like a caricature. It sounds like it sounds very minstrelly. I don't know how else to describe it. It sounds very.
Yeah, about that. Yes, that's some Boondocks sound like yeah. You know,
dang.
Bad, no, that's bad, dog.
Hey, shout out to her, nigga. Hopefully you get free, dog. I don't relate to these dudes. I want to see all black men get free. You know what I'm saying?
No,
they got
that deserve. And you got harmed, then you probably got to be in jail.
He ain't do nothing wrong.
Oh, I don't know what he did. I don't know his particular.
Sexy Red would never support no real crimes like that. You know what I'm saying? I trust her judgment. So, free that nigga.
Word. Okay.
She got knocked up by a dude in jail.
Hey, free that nigga. That's all that matter. It don't matter when it happened.
You trust the judgment?
Free that nigga. She making millions now.
Condoms. Okay. People need to invest in some condoms. All right. Anyways.
Number 9, man. Number 9, Bryson. You go. We go on Snake. Go ahead. You drop your number 9, man.
Oh shit. Okay, I don't want to touch the albums that I actually care about yet. All right, number 9. Gotta shout out to this man with this disappointed album. I gotta give it to Drake. Woo, okay. 9, Drake. Yeah.
I'm surprised you got him so low.
If the music was better this year, he wouldn't have been on there at all. But it was not a good year for music for me, so I'll give Drake a shout out, I guess.
I think.
Did he only have one album this year?
Yeah, just that For All the Dogs, huh?
Yeah, that was trash. So
the For All the
Dogs it was pretty trash, disappointing.
But how do y'all rate it with the Scary Hours, edition? Because to me, those were the 5-6 songs that he dropped. To me, I like all 6 of them. You know, and you add that to there were already 5 or maybe 4 songs on the original album that I liked. So you got this big, it's like altogether it would be 25 songs, something like that. But I like 10 of them now. So I thought that you have it higher. I thought you'd have it much higher.
Nah, honestly, I don't even revisit the Scary Hours songs part. I just be singing my little singy Drake songs that he got, and that's it. Skip through. I got 7 songs on there that I just listen to and go about my day.
See? Drake fans don't want to hear Drake rap.
No, that's true. I feel like I feel like that's true.
They just don't fit in with the album. That's not why. If he should have separated them, but he just wanted to do it for sales or streaming, whatever. He put them together. So I can't listen to the first 20 songs be all singing and the next 5 just be straight rap. Just separate them. Scary Hours was his own thing when it came out the first time. I don't know why he didn't do that again.
Yeah, it's a streaming game. We all know what it is. And that's to me, that's the problem with this year with albums. People are playing for the streams, which they're making money. That's what artists are supposed to do. They've got to make their money, but it doesn't leave the best quality packaged album, like maybe in the past, would have been the priority. So I feel like we get great songs from each of these albums, but not always the best album. If that makes sense. And I think this is a trend that will continue in the future too. So I think this is just the way music is. It's not the fault of the artist. It's a fault of the industry and how it works, and what they need to do to get paid. So I just feel like, we can't expect it to be separated. It is what it is.
I still thought the quality was lower though. I agree with what you're saying, but plenty of people tried to make dope albums, and the albums was just not dope enough to stick around in my head to where I wanted to listen to them all year. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and when we get to my top 5 or whatever, those albums I played consistently the whole year pretty much. But
yeah,
these other ones, most of these,
Same.
they could not stick around, man. I might have a song on repeat, but I might have a song in my rotation for like a week or two, and then I won't play that shit again. Going through the list, making the list, I was like, oh man, okay, I forgot about this one. Listened to it and was like, I remember why. I guess that's why I forgot about that one. I don't
Yeah.
need to hit this that bad, Not that these are bad songs. It's just none of it was grabbing me. I kept wanting to, we'll talk about different albums as we get to them. But I'm a lot of times I'm listening to these albums, then I want to go back and play the artist of the old stuff.
Yep.
All right.
I agree.
Then I'll go next. And then my number 9 is Skis. Jay Skis, Abolish Uncertainties. Again, all the things I said about the Conway album, I can say about the Skis album. He's got some great rapping. Again, the song Symmetry with him and Conway. Again, I think they've killed so many songs they've been on together this year. They have great, chemistry together. I think he's got a good story track with Burner Phone and the Sideline Story song as well. And I think the album, he's got great features. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I think it's got high highs, and I think it also has less skips than the Won't He Do It, but still some songs that I just don't go back to. So,
all right, I like that, man. I agree with that. This didn't make my top 10, but I like that album. When I revisited it, I was like, oh, okay, I really like this album. Let's see.
I'm surprised you don't have it on your top 10. So you think the Conway is better than this?
I listened to it way more. I like the highs of it way more.
How much of that do you think is just because you are a fan of Conway, or is it the lyricism, or like what do you think is the difference?
It's kind of hard for me to tell. It's like it's hard for me to tell because obviously, first of all, the dude raps well. It's not like he's like super different from Conway. So, I mean, the album has a different sound to it, but I don't know. I mean, if it's like that, is that big difference in as far as the type of music you listen to? So I don't know. I mean, obviously that could come into play, of course.
I would say this one is more of a solo mission than the Conway album is. Way less features. Other than the Conway feature, that's really the only memorable one. I think the Freeway feature is good too, but whereas the Conway has got the Ransom song, it's got Benny, it's got West Side, it's got it's got Skis, it's got Love the Genius with it's got a lot of people with memorable parts. So I mean I don't know if that made a difference for you, but
yeah, I guess. Huh?
All right.
So let me see. My next one, I really don't know where to go, man, because I feel like so many of these are the same to me, or in the same vein. I'm gonna give the 9 spot to I guess we're gonna go with Earl and Al.
Okay.
All right. I like this album. I think this album is super solid. So yeah, Earl's not my favorite, but I love the Alchemist production on this album. So I think it takes it, and pushes it.
Agreed. I think Earl is not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of. I've never been a fan of him, but Alchemist I think did an amazing job on this production, and it's in my list as well. I have it even higher up than 9. So yeah, I agree.
B-Dog hates Earl Sweatshirt, right?
Yes, not listening to that nigga. Weird nigga.
Okay, we were just waiting for you to give a comment so we can move on.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I didn't even want to give it the respect of that. So, but yeah, go ahead.
All right, B, you up again. Give it number 8.
So my next one, man, might have to be. I'm gonna go with I don't even know, man. I guess that Blue and Real Bad Man. Blue and Real Bad Man. I really like that album. It's really cool. Much better than that Blue and Knots that came out more recently. But yeah, I like this album a lot. So I'm gonna go with that one.
Yeah,
nice.
I love that. I like that project a lot. I really like that project. Again, I avoided the. I mean, I didn't know if this is an album, an EP. I don't know what you call it. I avoided those short ones.
Call the top 10 projects. Then I don't care what we call
them. You're right. I feel like I should just change up my list. I'm surprised that you, we're throwing so many of those short ones in, but I should have done the same thing. I really like that Blue. I really love the Dizza, like I said, So, yeah, we can just keep going though.
I didn't hear that one. Shout out to Blue. Never listened to you before, but good guy, Blue, man.
What do you mean? I feel like I talk about Below the Heavens a lot. You never heard?
Yeah, you do. Nope.
Man, you didn't.
I did. You do talk about it a lot, though.
You need to check them out. No. You need to check them out. You need to check out Blue. Though. You messing up.
Yeah, I don't hate Blue. I just thought that Africa album got super corny sometimes, and I just thought it was just odd, So I don't have a real problem with. I get the idea behind it, but the Blue, like I said, I try to support Blue. You talk about being homeless and stuff. I don't want to be homeless, so.
Well, I always like the Blue is again talks about things that I feel like are relatable and
regular. They'd be like, I'm broke. I got regular jobs and bills. You'd be like, oh yeah.
I love it. I love it. Hey, when rappers talk about I'm in a Rolls Royce, I'd be like, oh, lame.
You don't want to hear about no big booty bitches. You're trying to hear about, damn, niggas going to work? Shit, just like me.
That's true, dog. That's so true, man. Yeah.
Nah, look at me. I hear you, man. I hear you.
All right. Then it's my turn now. All right. So I got the Mick Jenkins is what I chose as my number 8. Mick Jenkins. I thought that album was another surprise, just like the Earl. Another person who I'm not a huge fan of. I think put out his best work. I think this album has a lot of great songs on it. Again. I was surprised. I just overall was one of my biggest surprises of the year. Definitely surprised by the quality of this album. I'm not, like I said, not a huge Mick Jenkins fan, but I think people who aren't a fan of him should check out this album because I think he's spitting on here. I think he's got a lot of great verses on this album, and I think there's some dope features.
He has some fire features. Yeah.
Again. Freddie Gibbs on there. Benny is on there. Benny a lot of places, this year, but
everywhere, but where you need to be. Everywhere
so. Yeah. But yes, you're right. I like that album. I thought that album was cool. I can't get into Mick Jenkins like that, but I thought that album was good. I didn't have any real things to say badly about it, except the when the feature was good, I like the feature more than him. And
exactly. I agree with that.
I get it. Like I said, I think he did a good job, but he's not my favorite personality or there's something about how he comes off to me. I don't gravitate to him as a personality, in his raps. But I think he rapped very well. I think, even the song goes through the colors, the Roy G. Biv song, and he has a lot of different concepts and different cool lyricism on this album. So nothing I would say he's doing technically wrong. Just I think it's a
personality. Yawning just thinking about this album. That's great.
That's a fact. Yeah, that nigga is born.
All right, then go ahead. Go ahead. Your next two.
Oh, all right. So What are we on? 8, right? All right, for 8, I got Glaucoma 2 by Key Glock.
Okay.
That's one of my go-to hype artists. Key Glock. He'll get you in the zone. You know what I'm saying?
Who the heck is Key Glock? It sounds.
You ever heard Key Glock before?
I don't want to. This sounds like
you listen to Young Dolph.
Dog, if you were curating the playlist, you just trying to dumb everybody down. You trying to make us.
I'm trying to dumb it down. I'm trying to get like you. Shout out to Key Glock, dog. You don't like Key Glock? Key Glock, Young Dolph? Like, come on, dog. That's yeah, that gets you in a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
What vibe?
You got to run down on somebody.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you running down.
You never driving home.
You running 6 months, man. What you mean run down?
You ain't never had to. You ain't never on your way home thinking like, oh, I might have to go kill this nigga right now. Let me put on that Key Glock.
Never. Every day, man. Every day. I'm driving
exactly.
Home, like, you know what? It's about that time, man.
Yeah.
Like, my man,
exactly.
And you're right. Broad daylight. I don't care. You know what I mean? Pull up in the Sonata. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yo, don't you live in a no license state too, man? Yeah, you got.
Everybody got guns out here. You feel me?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I had somebody pull up on me in a car yesterday. I was like, "Hey, that's how it be, dog. They just be coming up talking to you crazy in Texas now. They got that thing with them." Everybody brave out here.
John Wick in Paris, huh? Just all the cars. Yep. I know how it go for you, man. You a real one.
Exactly. You know how we go down in Texas, now. All right. After Key Glock, I got Mexican OT. Now, there's a dude I just discovered like a couple months ago. He a Texas rapper though.
Wait, is he Mexican? What's wrong with Shaq?
Maybe. That seemed like something he would do.
Maybe I'm tripping then. Because I saw a video with Shaq, wasn't it? And I was like, oh, this is dope. I don't even know who this dude is. I thought it was the same guy, but I could be wrong.
It might be. I'm not a huge fan of him. I just heard about this dude, but he kind of got that like kid of Paul Wall, like he a Texas dude, so he kind of sound like Paul Wall and all that. He good. He got a couple songs I like. So shout out to the Mexican OT.
Word. All right. That's yeah. I feel like you repping for the all the kids. I mean, maybe we'll get some of the younger audience. Is that what you're trying to do? Cater to the young audience?
No, I just said let me find a Texas artist that I heard of, and I'm just trying to put people on our huge platform. Right, I'm trying to elevate the local talent. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
I get it.
Man, KRS told you to do that. KRS said that.
Yep. See?
I see you, man.
All right. Well, my next one. Leroy said in the chat that Torre Marco Polo. That's my next. That's number 7. Man, bars. I mean, just Torre really, came with the New York boom bap bars. That's it. It's just beats and the production is great and it's hard production. Just that boom bap production and Torre just. Spitting. That's it. Not a lot. Not fluff. It's not a bunch of features. It's not a bunch of hooks or singers or nothing. It's just bars. And I think that's sometimes that like I said, there's not enough of that in hip hop at times now. So I love this album. I think like I said, the production, the rhymes are great. I love Torre. I'm glad that he came back out. I love, I would love to hear another Torre and Sky Zoo, Barrel Brothers album again. And yeah.
Oh, please, man. What we got to do for one of those, man? But yes, I agree. I love this album. I had this album higher.
Okay.
And I'm bad with the order, man. My order's gonna be jacked. Like, I don't know what's what at the top. I don't know what's what in the middle or the bottom, but I got it up there a little bit higher. My turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What number we on?
We on number 7.
8. You on 8, right?
No, he on 7. He on 7.
All right,
Okay.
well,
He
I
did
looked at
8,
number
7,
at some point anyway.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
out of all of these, yeah, my next one probably be "And Then You Pray for Me," and then you pray for me. You know what I'm saying?
No
This album
way.
is got probably all my favorite Griselda songs for the year, even though it's got some songs I definitely don't ever want to hear again. So I still play a bunch of these.
I gotta say I'm disappointed. I absolutely disappointed. This is the one of the most disappointing and worst albums of the year. I'd rather listen to that Drake than listen to this album. This album is trash. Westside was trash on this album. It was a complete failure. I mean, and after he talked so much about this being album of the year and all that other stuff, I could not hate this album anymore. There are a few good tracks, of course, obviously, because of the features on there. But Westside's performance is terrible on this album. Some of the beat selections and stuff like that are not good, and that's what Westside, his whole claim to fame is that he, makes the best album, curates the best music, but not this time, not at all.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't really like this album that much. It was mid. But I mean, this year is full of mid, so I ain't even mad at it no more. Actually, put that on your list.
Yeah, man, I still play a bunch of these songs, man. So
Kitchen Lights,
my next one.
Leroy said Kitchen Lights. Is that one of your
like never stop getting played?
Kitchen Lights.
Yeah. I mean, number 6 for me is the Larry June and Alchemist.
The Great Escape. That's higher on my list. But yeah.
Great Escape. So, y'all gonna be mad when I get to my tops. Y'all gonna be mad when I get to my tops.
I already know what you got in your top 3, and I am about to be mad.
I don't know.
JPEG Mafia is not. We not supporting that.
Yeah,
we got to mute you when you get to that. We got to mute you. We would not be affiliated with that noise on this channel.
Yeah.
Nah, but all right. I also have Larry June just a couple of spots higher, so
Yeah, I got him higher too.
Now you said The Great Escape, right? So does he have the Night Shift on there?
Ricardo, that's that was fire too. Oh, I didn't have that on my list. I didn't think about that though. I messed up, but I knew I was gonna mess up, so that's fine. Sorry, Larry June. I like that album a lot, so I like that. I like both these albums, but I thought about The Great Escape. I went through the list. It came out early in the year. I played it a ton. Some songs on there got a lot of burn from me all year long. Never really fell off. If 86 Earthquake or whatever come on, I'm still playing that song. It's never getting skipped.
Yep.
There's other ones like that too. So that's why it's like, okay, this one got to be on here. But you're right, because that Cardo one, man, I put that on one night in my car. That shit was like, I wish I had.
It's great in the car. Man. Yeah, exactly.
I ride everywhere with that one on. So yeah, that hit a certain vibe to it. But I did love that album. And then and then my number 1 album overall, man, is.
Hold on, we're not going.
Okay, all right.
My turn. I got.
Dog, JPEG better not be number 1, dog. That's insane.
I'm having a fit, dog. All right. Number 6, man. Number 6 for me is the Mike album. I also, just spoiler alert, I have the Larry June in my top 5. Because when we originally were going to do it as top 5, I definitely wanted Larry June in there. That Great Escape. To me, this Mike album, I think one of the favorites for album of the year. Grammy nominated and everything like that, and I think many people I know, like in the mainstream media, seem to or be pushing for it to be album of the year. But my thing is, I think the the production and everything is great. Like just on a production level, was like so many people involved, like gospel, choirs and stuff like that involved, and so it's almost like the production level of like a Kanye album or something like that, like that type of thing. But to me, the replay value for some of the songs is just less. Like sometimes I just don't want to listen. Like I don't need a album that's that big production. I just want like like we said, the Torre, like just bars and and beats. So a lot of times that's what I'm in the mood for. So this Mike album I think is good. But I think the rapping actually is kind of subpar to Killer Mike's usual lyricism to me. Like, I would say. I think he has great stories. Like Slumber is one of the best songs. I love Motherless is an amazing song. I think the Down by Law, Shed Tears, those are my favorites off the album. And I think the highs are great, super high. But like I said, I think it lacks some replay value to me, and it lacks some, just lacks some just straight rapping to me, So
that's a good thing, man.
I didn't even hear that album, honestly.
Mike, you definitely heard the Michael album. No way.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Killer Mike. No?
Yeah, Killer Mike. We're talking about Killer Mike. Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Mike. Mike. Oh man, that dude came out with an album too. Just Mike is his name, and I saw that was highly touted too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that was it was cool in a moment. No staying power for me. So
that album is collecting dust on the shelf, though. Like it was cool. I first heard it, I was like, wow. And I played it about 3 more times, and I was like, bruh, can I put Fly Guy back on? Like, I'm good. Like, so that album did not stick for me. It ain't in my top 10. Which feels wrong. I feel like I'm messing them up. But I'm like disrespecting the man. But because I know he's gonna get like a lot of critical acclaim for the year. But it didn't get no burn from me.
I agree. I hear what you're saying. And part of it might be because my wife loves this album. A lot of times, when we riding together, this is one of the ones that we could both enjoy,
listen to.
Yeah. So like, in fact, like she'll sometimes be asking for it, and I'll be like, I don't want to hear that right now, or when one of the songs plays in my playlist, I'll skip it, and she'll be like, why'd you skip that one? Like, I don't want to hear that right now. Like, I want to hear, I want to hear the story, So, I get it. I completely understand. But I think, like I said, to me, of all the of any mainstream hits, this is the album with it. So, I just had to put it somewhere in my list. I enjoy the
mainstream hit. This is a critical darling, not a mainstream hit.
I think it's more mainstream than anything else we named. I don't know what it sold or anything like that, but
man, we got on here to talk. Well, no, because this man named some Ski Yee, some Drizzy. He gonna name every
other than Drake, or I mean, he talking. Okay, when I mean mainstream, not trash mainstream stuff, but like stuff that's respected.
Okay.
Both groups. Yeah,
that's
what
I mean.
Crossover. That's what I mean. More like a crossover record, type of thing is what it got. Yeah. And
this is a big release. It was a moment when it came out.
It was a moment.
Yeah. I feel like all the kind of hip hop paid attention.
Short moment though.
The 3 Stacks verse, which was getting a lot of pub. So, I mean, I like this album. I don't have nothing bad to say about it, really. Besides, I don't want to hit that shit. What else we got? B-Dog, what else you got next, Doug?
All right. So I got Reason Porches next for me.
Okay.
Like that album. Good album. It was better. It was not great to me. It was good, which makes it better than the mid that came out. So, yeah, that's how I got it in my top, whatever number we on now. But, yeah. Too much of Reason sounds like drones on to me. His voice is very monotone to me. So, I don't like listening to his full albums. But, yeah.
So
Yeah, I know. His own label just he need to get out of TDE, man. I think Reason will be great if he can rap as much as he wants to, put out more projects, be on other people's features, and just get off of TDE. I think their management style is not for him. So
exactly, I agree with that. Next, I don't know if this is an EP or not, but I got Special Machinery with 38 Special and Conway. That was probably one of my favorite albums of the year, actually. I was really excited when that came out. They've put it on streaming services too now, finally, so that's good. But yeah, I like that album a lot. Or EP, whatever. I guess it's an EP. It's so short.
Yeah. All right, that's a good pick. I feel like I need to go back and give that one a listen. I feel like I don't remember it a lot, or it's not in a lot of my I remember listening to it. I definitely went and I think we talked about it on the show, but I don't know if I put a lot of the songs in my playlist and stuff. So I gotta go back, give that one a listen. All right, let's see. I'm next. I got Larry June. Great Escape. We already talked about it. I put this Great Escape over the Night Shift album, but I want to talk about both of them. Like you said, the Cardo production is great in the car, but the Great Escape, to me, like you said, I think I like Larry June when he's more melodic on songs like 89 Earthquake and stuff like that. I like that vibe way more. I think the features on here are great. The Evidence feature, the Big Sean verse, I mean, had a great feature. So I think this is just easily one of the best albums of the year.
Feature that was fire.
What? Say it again.
Yeah, the Random Slum Village feature that was fire.
Yeah,
like weird stuff. Yeah, that was great.
So, what can we say? I mean, I feel like you talked about this one as well. So great album.
Yeah, that was number one for me. Probably my favorite album of the year.
Oh, okay, all right, wow. So then we'll say if there's anything else to say about it, we'll talk about it later. Then let's move on to UB.
What number we on, man? I'm about to run out of numbers now.
We on number 5, and we're gonna do 5 and 4.
All right, 5 and 4. So my 5, I'm gonna have to put Magic 3. Magic 3. I really liked Magic 3. I gave a lot of burn to Magic 3. We're really between 2 and 3. I think there's a nice 10, 11 songs in there. So it's like a couple off 2, but most of them from 3. And I really like that. So I really think Nas had a great year. I didn't expect the third one right after the second one. It was really good. So I gotta give Nas the props on that and put him in the top 5 right there. So yeah, that's that. And then my number 4, man, probably gonna be that Midnight Run, I think, man.
Okay.
I think that's the Midnight Run. So there you go.
I think so we talked about the Midnight Run a little bit already, but I think you talked about how the Michael album is collecting dust. That's how I feel about these Nas albums, Magic 2 and 3. They definitely just collected dust to me. I didn't really go back and play them a lot. And Nas is the GOAT. Again, you can't say anything negative about Nas. Some of these stands come for your throat. But
you should have made the caption, the main thing. Nas not top 10. Damn.
Yeah. Nas albums, neither of these albums to me. I still think Magic 1 is the best, and KD3 is also to me the second best. But I thought Magic 2 I didn't like at all. I thought it was the worst of all of the albums, and then Magic 3 I thought was just okay. Maybe really I just like it maybe just better than Magic 2. So I'm not again, I don't really have hate for it. I just don't love it. I mean, and then some of the production is good and some of the tracks were good, but I just didn't really play it a lot. So it's not in my top 10.
Mm. I had Magic 3. I was gonna say that one next on my list too. Yeah. So
Nah,
yeah, we want
to. I thought 3 only had like one song I probably wouldn't play again. It was like no 2. There was like the Tokyo Soul Bar. I think is kind of slowish. I don't really listen to that one that much. And I think there was another one about some girl or something on there. I was like, yo, that one's lame. But besides that, I pretty much liked it. So, all right, what you got?
He said you got the Nas Magic 3, right? That's your number.
Yeah, it's on you though. It's on you.
Oh, it's me. Oh, okay, it's me. Oh,
yeah, he went twice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. So my number 4 is the Odyssey. Odyssey, I think, super underrated artist. To What End is the album, and this came out early in the year. One of our first albums that we reviewed this year. And I've still been playing it. It's stuck with me this whole time, or at least certain songs that I really love. And I think Odyssey's personality vibes with me. Again, like you said, he be talking about normal people stuff. That's my thing. And then he also he just shares his opinions very clearly, communicates his thoughts and feelings and opinions on topics, without without beating around the bush. I feel like I enjoy, just the candor, the bluntness, that he speaks with. And then he's got, like songs with bars too. And he wrote everything. He produces everything. I think he's super talented, super underrated. And I feel like he should get more shine, really. But I think this album is great. You talked about, he's also got another great Phonte feature on here, on Choices. That's still one of my favorite verses of the year. He talks about that you could choose the politic, or you could choose to keep it real, still get your whole family shot like Olin Mills. Like, that's one of the best bars of the year to me.
What's the name of this album again?
To What End.
Okay. Keep going. Sorry.
Phonte might have like 3 of the top 5 verses of the year, man.
Yeah, because we didn't even talk about his, their EP or their 2-pack or song too. Yeah, and then the song "Work to Do" with Bilal and "Already Knew." The "Already Knew" beat, when it comes on in my car, like just the horns, I'm jamming. That's like my wake up song, like my get up and go song. So.
I get that with Mo Burn, man. I ain't really go back to it since then, so I had to get that some more buzz, some more play, and see what it is.
Yeah, I don't remember this one, but I remember looking at the cover art and listening to this. Whatever my take was at the beginning of the year when we did it, probably still the same because I ain't listened to it since.
Leroy said, Phonte got gun bars. Yeah, I mean the song is Choices, Leroy. And so the bar he has just you could choose to politic or you could choose to keep it real, but you could still, like, regardless of what choices you make, you could still be a victim of circumstance, get your whole family shot like Olin Mills. So it is it's not him talking about shooting people, but just talking about how
You hear me?
What's that?
It froze, huh?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I think you're frozen. I see. I'm still talking.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
let me see.
It might just be your end.
Yeah, it looks good to me. Yeah, I got it.
Y'all let us know if there's any issues in the chat if we frozen, but I still see we good. So
all right, sweet.
Yeah, I know. Leroy was concerned that Phonte went gangster. Let's move on to
all right, this is on me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man, get to it.
Let's see. Like I said, I was gonna have Magic 3 next. What number are we on? I'm going 4 and 3.
Yeah.
All right, and then third, I'm gonna have The Mind of a Saint. That's Skyzoo, and whoever else produced it.
The other guys, right?
The other guys. Yeah, whoever else produced it, the other guys. That's kind of the same thing, really.
You can't get the people's names wrong, man. Come on, look at journalistic integrity, man.
Dang, that's kind of the same thing, really. But yeah, I remember when this album first came out, y'all liked it a lot more than I did. But going back, I think it is one of the better albums of this year, honestly. Because, like I said, we got a year full of mids, so. And I think I might have been taking my frustrations out on how the Snowfall ended out on this album. So.
This album is legitimately good. Like, there ain't no, like, this is kind of the year is weak or whatever. Like, we in the zone now. This album is good.
Right? Yeah, this album for sure.
Good every year. You know, it might not be the best every year, but it's a really, really, really good album. I love this album. It's higher on my list. I still play a bunch of songs on here. So there's not, I can't, you know, I'm a huge Skyzoo fan. I don't get why everybody not a huge Skyzoo fan, but I love this album.
Yo, I mean, yeah, Leroy called it out, man. Sexy Red to Skyzoo, the range. B-Dog with the range, dog.
Hey, we gonna have a poll who got the best list. Mine got the most range now. I keep this show diverse. These niggas will now stop talking about rappity rap. I'm gonna bring it all to you though.
Word,
who really represent hip hop in here? Who really represent hip hop? Is me.
Hey. Peter in the chat said he strong disagree. You strong disagree to Skyzoo? Or what? You hating on the Skyzoo? Let us know. But in the meantime, we'll move on. What's that was your fourth or your third? Oh no,
that was three.
Third.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's on you.
I got Ransom as my third. I think this Ransom album, Director's Cut 4.
Oh, yes.
I think this album was great. I bought it when it was on, you know, the event or whatever website. Been listening to it for a minute. I'm glad that it came on regular streaming because I could put it in my playlist. But I think, again, Ransom's another person. Like I said with Odyssey, he says his opinions bluntly, clearly. I love that in a rapper. I hate when people beat around the bush. He just says what he thinks. I love the track, the Kyrie and the Kevin Samuel track. You know, I think that's one of the. Say it again.
Mine say it ended again. All right. Whatever.
I still see it going. I think it's just me.
Good. I hope it's wrong.
Which album is garbage, Peter? You gotta say which album is it? Is it Skyzoo?
I'm assuming, yeah. You said it, yeah. It gotta be.
It must be Skyzoo.
Damn.
Skyzoo. I don't agree, but whatever, man.
I'm surprised. Listen,
you ain't watched Snowfall, Peter?
And that might be it. So we could talk about the Sky because I'm spoiler alert. Skyzoo's not my number one, and we can talk about. To me, it probably is because we're all such big fans of the show that we love it maybe as much as we do. I don't know, Peter, if you watch the show, but to me, what is amazing about this album is that Skyzoo kind of immortalizes the show in this album. He goes from the viewpoint of the main character. It's almost like it's a journal. You know, he's rapping the diary of this main character. Like, I mean, it's like
yeah.
And so he goes through all these moments in the show. If you love the show, you know, he's like reimagining these moments, but in a first person point of view inside the head, like his thoughts and the feelings, the emotions of the character, not just visualized on the screen, but, you know, spoken in word. And I think it's amazing. It's to me, it's completely original. I don't think it's been done before. Rappers talk about, you know, all kinds of movies, Scarface or The Matrix or, you know, all kinds of stuff, but they don't ever get in that mind state of these characters.
Oh shit! Can Skyzoo make the mind of Neo? Oh.
Now, Peter said he was talking about the other album. So not Magic 3. What was the one? What'd you say? Dumb It Down. What was your album that
Odyssey?
You picked before?
The Odyssey one?
Oh yeah. We hating on that, Peter. I'm with you on that. We hating on that Odyssey now. I'm with you now.
I mean, if that was it, I mean, listen, I can understand why some people don't like it. I guess. I mean, it's different sound, like you know, kind of like we were saying with Black Milk, it's a different sound. But I love.
All right, we on the topic for me. Top tree. What's my number 3, man? I'm gonna just go ahead and say the Sky Zoo would be my number 3. All right. But I don't know what my number 2 is gonna have to be. That Scaring the Hoes, man. Scaring the Hoes, man.
Dog, you were being silly with this. I still believe this is a troll. This is a troll. A year-long troll. Gotta be, dog.
I'm gonna go out and just say it, that Old Baldy got a worse list than B-Dog right now. I'm gonna say it right now. All right, I don't like this.
Oh Lord, here go Peter.
Peter agrees with you.
It's fantastic, man. I don't care what y'all got to say. First of all, Danny Brown, Peggy, I didn't know who this dude was, man. Look, the combination is perfection, man. You got all kinds of different stuff going on. Then they dropped the DLC pack with it. Every song on there is great too. This is like 20 great songs to me. I love this album. I never got tired of it. It's always exciting. It's not like anything else I heard this year. I don't care what nobody gotta say. You talk about range, yo, this is on some whole other shit. Okay? So yeah, man, this dude making weird gospel beats, talking about all this type of the sex stuff over the gospel beat in a weird ass way. Then you get to Danny Brown weird ass voice and how he's all hyped up on some of these songs. Yo, man, I love this album. I guess I'd be never getting tired of this album. I don't know how y'all can hate on this album, but it's clearly not for everybody because I never heard of this dude JPEG Mafia, and Danny Brown was like, "Oh, this dude is so amazing," and I was like, "Oh, who the hell is this dude?" And then when they made the album, finally, I was like, "Okay, I kind of get this," but
yeah. That album is a complete miss for me. Complete miss. I will never listen to that album again. There's so much noise. It's just noise. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. You know, look, this is why I love doing the podcast with the three of us because we be all some different stuff. I think I just hear noise. Like there's songs like Kingdom Hearts Key that I like that I think is great production. And then there's songs like Garbage Pail Kids that just sounds like noise to me. I really.
Garbage Pail Kids has the dopest lines in it.
It doesn't.
I can't hear them. The beat is too loud.
I can't hear the lines if the beat is noise.
That's one of the more calm beats. That's one of the most calm beats on that
album. There's other worse examples. That's what I'm saying. There's other worse examples. I'm just some of the. What did
I say? If it's not for you, it's not for you, man. But this album got it going on, man. Lean Beef Patty, Step a Pig, Garbage Pail Kids, Kingdom Hearts Key, Where You Get Your Coke From. Yo, come on, man. Yo.
That album sound like nails on the chalkboard to me, dog. I can't do it.
It sound like nails on the chalkboard with drums. And
yeah, exactly. Yep, you're right.
and Danny Brown going.
Yeah, exactly.
At the same time.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah,
it's not. Not great.
I mean, I find it interesting, you know, because like someone like Peter, he said he likes that JPEG Mafia, hates the Odyssey. I think, I think it's interesting because, it's just like completely different sounds. But I feel like, hey, I don't know. I guess both are polarizing in different ways. But I'm turned off by that style of music, I guess. So, I don't know.
I mean, this is such a fast departure from where I normally am that I just find it to be so refreshing and different. Whereas, I can see why that would be off-putting to other people.
Yeah.
Because, you say I put that Black Milk in mine. That's like the most calmest,
right?
Type of rap. And this on the opposite side is,
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So that was your number 2, right? You said?
Yeah.
All right. So I got my number 2 is Black Thought. To me, this album, I feel like it's beginning a lot. Like I see a lot of people hating on it or saying it's boring or something like that. To me, this album. Yeah, I know. But I love this album. I think The Weather is one of the best storytelling songs. I think Black Thought always has great bars. but he does great storytelling. I think the production. I love him over live instrumental, type beats. I love Grateful, Glorious Game. I feel like Black Thought's flow is always like butter, smooth. He flows like a Nautilus, man. I think it's amazing. So what can I say?
Yeah, come on, dog.
That's number one for me, man.
I don't know. I didn't listen to that one either. I was gonna put it on my list just to say I got it there, but I ain't listened to it. So yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Black Thought. Let me see. Replay. Let me see what else I've been listening to a lot, man. All right, it's on me.
All right, I got moved, dog. Let's talk about that Flying High Part 2, bruh.
Hold on, wait. Wait. I forgot about. I didn't even think about Flying High Part 2 because that was a great album.
Flying High Part 2 got maybe my favorite beat of the year with that Gangrene song. Oh my goodness, man! Oh, I was so happy they made a video for it. I got stupid hype when I saw it. You know what I'm saying? Just standing in the darkness under a bridge, rapping. I love it, man. Alchemist is my guy, man. Flying High Part 1, it was just aight. It was aight, but it wasn't John Blaze like that. And then he came out with Flying High Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
And every track was good.
Amazing. The guest spots are amazing. The combos are great. Alchemist rapped his ass off on it. Yo, that's like 5 straight perfection songs. If I had FOMO, that'd have easily been the album of the year.
Oh, so this, yeah, I agree. Because this, and to me, this EP and the Smoked is the EP, to me, both of them, I like every song on there. And I think all I wish was if you could add, like you said, 4 more songs, they would be album of the year worthy. But did B-Dog, did you say your number one?
Nah, I got 2 and 1. For 2, I put that Currency for motivational purposes only with Jermaine Dupri. I'll put that there. The album was once again not that great to me. My list is really fucked up because my favorite songs are like in the middle, and like I just had to fill these other ones in. So yeah, I'm gonna put that motivational purposes. That was cool. That was a little bit better than the other mid that came out this year. And 1, me personally, if this is our personal list now,
yeah,
it ain't even a hip hop album, honestly. Is that Brent Faiyaz? That's what I listen to the most out of 2023 music.
Hold on, because when I talked about the Brent Faiyaz, I asked you what you thought. You hadn't listened to it, and now this is the first time you coming back and talking about it. So you like
that's fire.
The throwback early 2000s R&B.
That's fire to me. Yeah, that's fire to me. I made it in. There's like 2 songs on there that I really don't like, and it's just because of the features, like the ASAP Rocky song.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah, if you would have just did this
album with the shoe on the front.
Yeah.
No, this album ain't good. First of all, you tripping. It's trash R&B. And
nah.
Top podcast, man. Get this whack shit up out of here, man. Whack shit up out of here, man. Brent Faiyaz. Can't believe you came in here with that number 1 and had nerve to hate on my Danny Brown album. Get that stupid
shit. All right. So the Leroy, the Gangrene song is Royal Hand. It's all Flying High Part 2, Alchemist. Yeah.
Might be my song of the year, bro. Might be. But I'm just overly hyped when I hear it because the beat is just so great, especially in my car. Boom. You know that. Boom, boom. You know that. Yo, I'll be like, yo, this shit. I know that.
Let's play it. So,
video on, man.
Leroy,
video. You about to play it?
It's playing.
When the king died, no, I thought you about to play the video in the Discord. We can't hear it. It block out the music.
I know.
Yeah.
But the people listeners can hear it. They can hear it from my end. You can't hear it, but they can hear it. Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but this is the.
And what is this? Gangrene, you said?
Yeah. It's called. Well, no. Gangrene is the artist on it. It's Royal Hand is the name of the song.
Yeah, he's on Flying High. Flying High Part 2 is amazing.
So this man, what was I about to say? Peter asked us what we thought about Drake. B-Dog had it earlier in his list. He had it like number 6 or 7, I believe. We talked about the.
I had that shit 9. Don't play me, dog. I put that thing at 9. Come on, now.
Man. I'm sorry. Dang. All right.
I didn't even want to do that.
Who cares what number, man?
Number 9, dog. He at the bottom of the bottom, dog.
It was mid. But
yeah.
we all feel like it's the mid-year, so he don't care what the ranking is. That's why he got all this shit all mixed up. That's why he threw in there.
Exactly. Seriously.
All the dude did was remake a bunch of songs that's been out for 20 years. The fuck out.
No, he didn't remake it. He used the beats, but it's fire. This is the best version of the flipping beats that I've seen in a long time. Because a lot of niggas like to grab the beats, they use the hook off of it, they do this, so it's like already a made classic. He took the beat, but added a little bit to it. I was like, oh yeah, this fire. I like this.
That's what everybody is doing. That's not, man. Come on, man.
Not everybody does it. No, it's not. I think this was done to a better.
Every hit this year, or half the hits this year, is beats from the 90s or 2000s. Man.
Facts.
Yeah, I think that's true. That's true. But I think Brent Faiyaz executed it very well. I think it was a good album. I agree with
like a re-release. I thought I saw like a different album cover, but it was the same.
He gets his albums chopped and screwed. Yeah, all his albums get chopped and screwed, and they be fire too. Oh. If y'all on that, but we on that Texas thing. You know what I'm saying? We sipping that lean. You know what I'm saying?
Not on lean. Like, why would I want to do that?
Stop. Yeah, don't do lean.
No, that's that. Like people listen to that. To that lo-fi or what lo-fi hip hop, that's what it kind of reminds me of that. Like I put that on to go to sleep to type shit.
No,
when it's chopped and screwed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think maybe did it stop?
It's still going for me. I don't know why. Before it said the stream was over, but it was still going.
Nah, it's still going for me. I'm still on here looking good. You feel?
Okay. All right. So then maybe it's just on me. Pete. We also talked about that Nas album. Both of them had that Magic 3 on their list as well. I'm the only one who left it out. But
what's your number one, man? What's your number one, dumb it down?
I already said it. Skyzoo. Skyzoo.
Okay, yeah, my number one was Glorious Game.
Yeah,
Glorious Game. You know what I'm saying? So that was great. Any other ones we got to throw in there? We got to talk about? I think that's it, man. I think we talked about all the ones I had to talk about.
I think the other one that we didn't talk about is, to me, the Traxster. No, have you guys listened to this Legendary Traxster album? Y'all still never listened to it. Legendary Traxster, Eastside.
Go home with that, bruh. We talking about BG, man.
It's hate.
All right.
The BG album does not deserve the top 10. You telling me it deserves top 10?
I ain't played enough times because it ain't been out that long. Okay. But I tell you this. I know it deserves more than Trackstar, the DJ. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. We repping the NO up in here.
That's disrespectful, man.
Was them. You know what I mean? We getting hype for BG. The album was alright because I don't really like Guwap. But, you know, he got to get some love, man. Show my
we already talked about him. We talked about him earlier.
I thought I talked about him before we was on live.
Nah, we talked about him.
Yeah, that might have been a pre-pro.
I'll back to it. I'm not embarrassed to say it. Yes, okay, I talked about BG too many times. That's cool. Props to you, dog, for coming home and getting right. You know what I'm saying? Getting back to the bag.
All right, yeah. Because we talked about we talked about the albums that we missed. That was the first one we talked about.
Okay.
Yeah, so we talked about it earlier at the beginning of the show. But to me, we didn't talk about the Tracks album. And I still don't think. Have y'all listened to this B side of the Tracks album?
I don't even know who that is, dog. I don't know who that is, man.
All right, so real quick, the Legendary Traxster is he produced like Adrenaline Rush with Twista. He's produced other stuff, but he's a Chicago producer, and so the album that he dropped was Chicago. All right, the album's called Chicago, and it's got nothing but a bunch of Chicago artists on it. So,
oh yeah, I remember you telling us about this album. Okay.
Right. So I only know about it because the Truest, he is on the chat sometimes, and he's from Chicago, and he told me about gotta listen to this album. He was hyped about it. So I'll say, for anyone who goes to listen to it, skip the whole. It's a 2 disc album. Skip the whole first disc. All right, this first disc I do not think it's good. All right, there's a song with Twister on there that's a good song, but other than that, the whole first disc sucks. But the second disc, it's 15 song. Second disc is great. The production is great. Okay. The rapping is great. I mean, there's one song on with this dude, I Am God. He murders the track. There's a lot of great rappers on there. There's women rappers. There's a bunch of local Chicago people, I guess. Lupe's on there. Has a track on there that's great.
I don't want to hear that. You ain't gonna be on there dropping knowledge and stuff? Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It's all,
you heard me?
All good stuff. A Buck from Psychodrama is on there on the first track, and his and the first track is Look Closer. And the whole thing is about, there's still great hip hop out there. If you look closer, if you look deeper, there's still dope rappers, and he kills that track. And there's a lot of great tracks on there. So I honestly think that the side B album, if that was the album by itself, it would be on my top 10 easy. It's that good. It's just the side A I don't like at all, so I didn't put it on my top 10.
All right, cool, man.
Shout out to Mike Dimes, Texas Boy album. I haven't heard it, but he from Texas, and I heard one of his singles before, and it's fire. So we're gonna say that album fire. It's probably good. And this year, 2023, top 15 album, sure. I'm sure of it.
Good. Yo, I like the so I know the album good.
Yeah.
Big X Fat Boy, the rapper, he got a song. I saw the cover. He looks fat.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna say that's probably top 20 of the year. Yo, go check it.
Hey man, these people hitting right
now. One of our ads.
B-Dog accepted payola, man. Yeah, exactly. He's accepting payola on the side.
I am.
He's telling us about it.
Hey,
local artists.
Leroy, hit me on the side. Don't send nothing to dumb it down. $20, we play your thing the whole podcast. You could be the intro song for a podcast for the month. Let me know, dog.
Like a cheap T-shirt on that somebody made at their house. Yo, follow at what's his name?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to get to that money, dog. I'm trying to go to Dubai, like dumb it down. You feel me?
That's true. We all trying to do that. Yo, where's the orange at, man? Tell us how it was being on the PJ going to Dubai, man.
On the PJ. I was in the back of a 16-hour flight. In the back, no leg room, no nothing.
Oh no!
It was. Yeah, man. I don't know how. It was. But they at least they serve you food. They serve you little microwave dinners. So
yeah, TV dinners go crazy, dog.
It was halal dinner.
Nah, man. I went on. It was a Amsterdam flight. It was KLM. I went to Amsterdam. And it was nothing but Dutch people that were
international world tour of dumbing it down.
Dang, dog.
Yeah.
We're like district, okay, dog.
Going crazy. Was in Amsterdam. The layover was in Amsterdam, so it was a 10-hour flight to Amsterdam, then 7 hours to Dubai. All right.
Dang. This man took 2 trips. Okay. How long you was in Amsterdam for? Probably a week.
Man, whatever, man. Whatever. Y'all silly, man. Y'all silly. Y'all
4 days? Dang.
Hey. You went and got the fanciest European weed.
I should have came on here with my Dubai fit, man. My Dubai fit that I bought.
Yeah. Hey, yo, we light a candle. Run laps around the English Channel. That tunes I got, a Cocker Spaniel. Yeah, that's you, man. That's you.
All right, man.
That's funny, man.
We out of here, man. It's late.
Hey, everybody, follow your dreams, dog. Then one day you could be like Dumb It Down. Start that podcast that you was debating on. And then one day, just like him.
Yep. Post the pictures, man. Yo, post the pictures, man. We want to see it.
I'm not posting no pictures on.
Camel photo on the channel, man.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the thumbnail. That'll be the thumbnail for this video.
You know what I
mean? Yeah.
We back. How you was doing?
Back from the desert. Okay. All right, guys. Like and subscribe, man. Tell a friend about the podcast. I hope you enjoyed it, man. And drop your favorite album of this year down in the comments. Peace.
Yeah, for sure. Peace. Y'all watch For All Mankind yet?